Hello everyone, welcome back. We're just taking off where we left off last time. Looking at the fillies and the filly cup. We're probably just going to go with hiding prize. Like, I don't really think we're going to be too good at leading straight off the bat. And as much as Sweet Bird is a really strong horse, as you can see here, they both have a super decline on their fast growth. So if we were to breed with them, yes, they have good stats, but then it's going to pass on to later generations, and I'm not really interested in that. Yes, I know that Hiding Prize also has a fast growth, but at least she goes up a little bit and then goes down. So I think that's going to be our only run this week. So we'll jump straight into it, and we'll go from there. Hope everyone had a happy and safe holiday over the last couple of days, especially with New Year's and also Christmas just passed. I know I didn't mention it last couple of videos, but thought I'd bring it up today. As you can see here, we are the 7th pick in the market. The favourite is Special Pool, which is obviously no doubt. She's a super horse. But yeah, so we're just going to have some fun this episode. We got the hard work out of the way with getting that Group 1 with a Rude Angel and the absolute blinder from Rosewalk to win the Continental Cup. Not a bad start here. Can't be mad at that. We're just going to give Hiding Prize a couple of little slaps up. Not too much, just to get her across the field. And we're going to just enjoy today's video. I'm not really going to worry too much about winning or losing. Like, I might get a little bit frustrated at the AIs every now and again, but let's just have a happy episode. Get through the end of the year. Celebrate the new year in this game. And I'm just excited to get the breeding barn open and get our first mare conceived under our stud. But thank you for all the support in the last few videos as well. They're absolutely thriving, so it's good to see that the effort I'm putting in now to get episodes out every 3 days at minimum is worth it, because you guys enjoy it. I see a lot of new people coming through. Thank you again, Racing Gamer. And yeah, just going to try and enjoy this game as long as we can. I know it's a gem and not everyone's into it, but I stream on Twitch a couple of different games that aren't this related to this, so this is sort of my break from that. I stream like Call of Duty and Valorant, those type of games. But I'm gonna drop out of here. Did we come 7th? No, we did not. We came 8th. Oh well, those things happen. Bit outclassed in that field, but I mean, the spurt was a C, so maybe I went too late, but in saying that, I didn't want her to lose stamina too quickly. But those things happen, you know. Might move a little bit closer to the mic too, just so you guys can hear me a bit better. No, thank you. Yep, so we've got Celtic Ridge, which we bought her especially for that race. And holy moly, we have a chance on a horse with 95 speed in a special Group 1. Holy moly. Stretch Burst. Sugar Honey Iced Tea. That's crazy. Was not expecting that. That's huge. We'll focus on the Celtic Ridge race first. So we are the odds-on pop here. Awesome, as to be expected. Smart Bluff is the next pick in the market at $5.40. She's got good speed, not very much stamina, so I'll try and conserve her out of the gate, just try and settle her down, and probably go around the 2.5 mark. She should have enough stamina to get home from 2.5, you'd think. The record holder here at this track is Perfect Eden with a 139.1. Not a bad start, good start. Just give her a little bit. Yep, there we go. We're just probably going to give her a head and let her run. Like, I don't see anyone beating us here. So, just tuck inside a little bit so we're not too wide on the track. Like we said, 3 or 4 wide is generally how we like to ride if we can. And we'll just go from there. So far so good. Slow sectionals up the front. And we just got under 6 furlongs to run. Yeah, so Happy New Year to everyone. Hope you had fun if you celebrated. If you didn't, that's cool. Just stayed home on the couch another year. Same year sort of thing. But for those that did have a good time, hopefully it was a night to remember. And I'm just glad to be back recording this game after the last episode. So huge wins in Group 1s. Good stepping stone, of course. We're just going to get going now. Just don't want to get caught napping. Like, we're just going to lay off the whip. Okay, now we're going to go. I think we held on, but I might get done for a protest. Nope. No protest. We held on. Bit close there, but we did get the job done. Went a bit too early. That's on me, but we bought this horse for this reason, as a backup in case we couldn't pick up a Group 1 with Red Angel. Much to our imagination that we went on to win the Continental Cup. So we probably didn't need to buy her, but we got her now, so good to see. Got the Group 1 we were aiming for with her, so she's done her job. And now we're in the odd, well, not the odds on pot, neck and neck, but we still have to win or place. So Flying Brian is the second pick in the market. It's 5 furlongs, which suits us better than Flying Brian. Any Brians in the chat, please comment. But no. Hopefully we can get another colt next season for breeding too. That'd be really good. Oh, not a bad start here. Probably too good of a start if I'm being honest. It's alright. So we can't activate close race, not good. That's our only thing that we sort of have to worry about here. Good stamina so far. Right. We're just going to go at probably the 2-3. Yep, let's go now. A little bit of slow to roll, but now she's rolling on the inside. This is over. She's won. Like, not very often I'm this confident when running in a Group 1. But our first special Group 1 of the series on this lovely filly grey parade. On a grey as well. Bang. Just gone. You could tell at the 2 furlong marker when she kicked that race was over. Huge race. Awesome. Met all of our goals. Hopefully. We didn't activate close race. Not good though. That's going to be ability to watch out though for. Hopefully we can get her for breeding. So Rachel Zagal ran second. What a name. Awesome. We won our first special Group 1 as well. This year, for the first year on a hard save file, is amazing. Hello. It's Frank. It's Pierre Frank. And he tells us about the Gallop World Series. I've told you guys about it. And he goes blah, 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 blah. Yeah, cool. And then they tell us about it more. Yes, Collins, we can win races. Yes, we're good at that. Oh, that's the skill for the windmill whip. Yep, see, windmill. So we're doing pretty well too. We're first overall in our first year with 20 wins. That's awesome. Really happy with that. So just a little tip for those people. If you ever race on a horse and you're like, oh, when are they going to race next? What you do is, so you remember the trainer. So for example, Grave Parade. So we knew it was pink. Go to rank. And then we just go down to A and go down to G. There she is. Details. And then, okay. Doesn't come up there. And then you press square. Not registered to run. So if you check that every couple of weeks, it's a lot easier because then you can find out quicker what race they're meant to be into. Just a little tip. So we have a main Jockey Request here. Who is it? I think it's Green Earth, to be honest. For his send-off. Yep. This will be his send-off race. Actually, no, we're not going to do that to him. He's tired. We're going to give him a proper send-off. We're not going to send him off in a race where he's tired and out of condition. What can you run? 6 to 8 on the turf and dirt. Awesome. 4-year-old handicap. We'll send him out on the new year, but we're not sending him out in a race where He can't win. He's up against Lost Saint of all horses. And he's also tired. I don't want to be mean. No, we aren't riding on him. Sorry, dude. Prior fame. No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay, so looking for back-to-back wins. Over odds again, to be expected. And let's have a look at this dirt field. So we've got Beyond Blair and Safety Link. Now, all of our dirt horses are... You can have a break after this. I think she can win this. I just have a feeling. I hate running horses when they're in the green, but her next race won't be until Feb anyway. So she has 2 months off. She's just going to focus on Group 1s now until she declines. But yeah, so our last 2 races of the year, the 2 Group 1s, everyone knows them. Let's try and win them. Let's go. Like, I'm not expecting much out of Rosewalk here. We are not... They looked at our form from the Continental Cup and they're like, you know what? We've got to back this guy under $13. Nice field here. Stern Liquor is the pick of the market. Let's do it. Looking for back-to-back wins on the trot. The man, the myth, the legend. Rosewalk. Rightio, buddy. Show us what you got. That's promising. We're just going to let him settle in like we did last time. Hopefully we can find a gap late. Not drop too far back. Awesome. Let's start this. Right, so they're closing in front of us, which is to be expected. They don't want to run wide. We don't want to run wide, but we can't move at the moment because we've got the 7 on our inside. We don't need to find the favourite because I can see the favourite from here. The grey horse. Easy to spot. Right, we're going to tuck in just a little bit. Not too far because we don't want to make contact. Right. So far, so good. First 7 on the board. We are running a little bit wide, but that might help us if we can stay on the outside of this horse when they swing, because then we won't have that horse in front of us. So far, so good. You know what's going to happen though? If I sit there and then we straighten up, I'm going to make contact. And I don't want that to happen. I don't want him to go wild down here, but I also don't want him to overrun down the back here. I'm going to overtake this horse. Not that I want to, but I just don't want him to go wild. There we go. Tuck back inside. Looking for 2 on the trot here. Let's see what he's got left in the tank. No revolution this time. But he's still finding a bit here. Good little spurt here from Rosewalk. No revolution. They're still kicking though. Sternlick having a fight back on the inside. We're still going to run money here. We might even run second. Huge performances back to back. That's awesome. Would have been nice to win, but can't be mad with a second place finish when we were meant to come 10th in the Group 1. Awesome run. Love to see that. That's awesome. Go on to this next one. This one, we have the 3rd pick. There are 2 favourites on the board. Beyond Blair and Safety Link. We do run a little bit low on stamina, but she's a little bit tired. But our girl can do it. I think her first file will be the one we call Rebirth. Just to keep that line going, so. Not too bad of a start. Can't complain. We just got to keep her quiet, you know? There we go. Nothing wrong with where we are. Which one do we watch? Probably Beyond Blair. I feel like he's more of a pain. And he's also a grey. Greys are just dangerous, as you saw by the last race. So I could have raced that a little bit more dirty. I saw the 8 coming up and I could have moved over prematurely to block that line, and then he could have just gone around us anyway though, so no point doing it. And then we lose ourselves the race. A couple of mid-race moves here from the 6 to 9, and also the 10 is that. But okay, we didn't get the 7 there, which is strange. Probably because of the start. But Beyond Blair is still selling back in the field. We're just going to go... I don't know when. Hopefully she's ran this race pretty well. I don't want a disappointing experience out of this race, you know.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
She's definitely won on the 10 before, but she was in perfect condition for that race. Alright, we're dropping already. Alright, we're just gonna go. Alright, we're off and running. We're dropping already though. I'm not sure why. I am not sure why. We are the 3rd pick in the market. You're joking me, right? Disappointing. Very disappointing. I know she was under the weather. How was the spurt a D? We lost stamina. We had a good start, good positioning, and she lost stamina, so we went on the corner because she knew if we went any later, we weren't going to be able to spurt home. If we lost her, I'm going to be so tilted. Celtic Ridge got the 2-year-old, 3-year-old, and Racewalk. Not bad. We didn't end up winning that, but we won the average, so that's pretty cool. Little bit annoyed that we couldn't get a good performance out of her. We got the Chinese guy. Or the attempting to be. I'm not even going to, but you have to pick one at this stage. So you just say yes, and then you let him down every year. Pretty much. Okay, so we didn't lose her. Because she put in a good fight last time. I'm not sure what happened there. Like, she ran better in the harder race. That's alright. Like I said, her next start's not until Feb. Yeah, so... either way. I nearly could retire her soon, so... not a bad performance there from Racewalk either, so... let's have a look what your first race is going to be. Probably the Key West is a bit better for you, because you can't really run the distance too well. But... finally, the send-off that we've all been waiting for. Green Earth, he did his job for us, won a couple of races, especially at odds. Today's his day to say goodbye. Well, a long shot again, but the odds never have ever affected him. He runs with heart and content with every stride. So thank you, Green Earth. We haven't had you long, but we've had you long enough to know that you will be awesome in the start-up farm. Not too bad of a start there. We're just going to let him do what he wants to do. He knows how to run. He's one of those horses that always gives his all. He's going to run up and down the stud barn, seeing the other horses get worked on the track. But you get to see his little foals grow up and race one day. Good start here, good positioning. Not too much pressure. Scary Magic is the favourite. There's no pressure here, we're just trying to get the best result possible, and whatever happens, happens. So I'm just vibing to this music right now. We found the gap again. Green Earth doing what he does best, gets out on the run, starts flying home. We got the the 9 on our outside, I think, contesting us. Putting in a huge run here. We're still in the money currently. So we're going to ask of him to try his heart out. And we went wild on the line and we ended up probably coming 6th by the look of that. Not 7th. Oh well. Wild on the line hurts, but... Again, he's done us well. Got us through, got us a couple of wins on our journey. That's all we can ask of him. Ah yes, I'm cutting into your allowance. You do that 3 years in a row, I'm pretty sure, and she gives you a horse because she's like, I give up. Some silly reason. But here we go. You've done well, mate. Congratulations, you are being retired. Right. When's your next start? Yep, we're cool with that. On the turf, you are a turf horse. Yep, sure, why not? You can have a bit of a layoff and you're racing next week. Let's have a look at the 2-year-olds that are in this field. We could have won that, but... It's also not showing the good horses that we can't even look at, you know? Yep, cool. Alright, we get another chance with Hiding Prize, I'm not sure why. And he wants us to win, so... Can't have 2 performances in a row that are bad with Hiding Prize. We're just going to jump over to the pasture and show our 2 candidates for breeding. Well, they're going to be a partnership, so... Just gotten up. So she peaked at B speed, B staying, which is understandable. She has good response and feel, and has good temper. She is a producer, and her distance is turf. And then we have all courses on the short trip, late growth with green earth. Hope we get a good little foal. Hopefully that's not too bad. But at this stage in the game, we just need to try and get a foal on the ground. So hopefully, fingers crossed, everything's happy and healthy, and we'll go from there. Hiding Prize, we are the pick of the market. Definitely looks a lot happier today than she did on the filly update. But hopefully she performs a bit better too. Bit slow at the gate. Just that terrible one draw as always. Just gonna... Yep, perfect. We were able to get off the fence straight away. Sometimes that's very tricky. We nearly made contact, but worked out in the end. So we've got a 7 on the board. So that means she's happy, she's content. All coming up daisies. Gonna swing out wide. Hopefully these horses can't fan too wide on us, which they can't because we're outside of them now. Alright. Just give a couple of reins up. We're just gonna go at 2-2. Alright, we're kicked down the straight, but we're not really putting too much ground on these horses here. 14 is making up ground, but not at a super alarming rate. Still enough that I'm concerned that we're going to drop out here. Half a furlong to run. Coming close down to the Y. The 13's got up for second, but we are going to win. Cool. We did get the win. Finally won again with Hiding Prize. It's been a while. Big stretch. Cool. Got the win. Got the level ups. Got everything we wanted. Into the Key West. We are the favourite. The heavy favourite. I mean, not much speed here, so I haven't really ran on a stamina based horse, really. Not in this series, so how are we going to run this? Can't really get the jump and I'm going to just go slow and outsprint him late. Something like that. Not the best start. I'm not going to lie. Hopefully the distance helps us here though. Slight Fly is a good horse, but I think you can only run 6 to 8 if I'm not mistaken. But so far so good. Very slow first section out of the gate. Pull it up by a 12. So not too bad. He seems happy. So I feel like we've got to go earlier because we don't have as much speed. We'll see how the field goes too. We want to get a jump in the field, but we don't want to go at like 2.7 for example and then tire. Nelson take up the lead. We're outside the leader going into the last corner. What's he on? Local Cosmos. Interesting mid-race move. Here we are at the 3 furlong mark. Alright, we're just going to get him going. We don't want to turn this into a race where we get chased down from behind because we didn't go early enough. Like, I know he's not the fastest horse in the race, but he has got stamina, and that last corner leader helps us too. That's an awesome ability to pass on. So the two's starting to come now, but I feel like we've got a huge enough gap to just stroll over the line here, give him a couple more taps, and then just let him run over the line. Awesome. So 2 wins in a row. Happy with that, most definitely. Nice. We're not going to run Rude Angel in the February stakes because she's still under the weather. I shouldn't have raced her. I should have let her have some time off after the independence, but got a bit greedy. Saw that she was on the decline and wanted to get a couple more wins out of her before she drops too far, but that's my mistake. It's either going to come down to we might retire her if she's ready so we can breed with her. We don't need pivot stage at this point in the game. We've already got better horses. See if we can get state devil. I doubt it. Yeah, we're close though. Mid-30s, we're nearly there. So that's promising. Yeah. Did we race on that horse or just... No, Nelson just claims it. Yep, so pretty much we're just going to give her a layoff. Otherwise we might retire her. Let's have a look now because we're a bit forward. The next race. So she's sad there. She's good here. Yep, so she's mad there. Right, okay. So we're going to just run it in this world peace. What was that background noise? No idea. And that should be fun. Let's have a look at any other races we've got here. Tampa, and then we'll go into the Azealia Cup. Cool. So we're just going to skip forward a week and see what comes up next week. So we've got Celtic Ridge back up again. Celtic or Celtic, however you want to pronounce it. I normally just say Celtic, but Celtic Ridge is probably how it's correctly pronounced. And another win chance here. So we're looking for 4 in a row. With these two, if we can get both. Hopefully we can. Yep. Easy challenge. You can go back to your international home in France. I don't know why I assume he's French, but... Sorry about that. Right. Celtic Ridge. We are meant to win this race. So her next Group 1, the only race I can sort of think of that's a dirt Group 1 is the end of the start of the 7th month, that one. Is that the Tokyo? I think it might be the Tokyo. Tokyo something. Anyway, it's the 3-year-old only dirt race at the end of the sales, when the sales come out. We'll target her for that, because I can't really think of anything else. That 4's off and gone. Irish March is settled in right behind the speed here. So far so good though. Revolution! Bam, we got another one. That's awesome. And we're off and we're gone. That's it. We're not going to whip. Hands off the controller. Just let her relax. There's no way anyone of these horses in this race are catching us. I'll grab a drink to celebrate. Nice work. Came out of the gate like a rocket. Perfect start. Settled into a really nice position and then just ran home strong. Makes it a bit easier when you get a revolution because you know if you're on the favourite, you're a pretty good chance of winning. Also got them evaluation points. Level up, level up, level up. I'm not too fussed about buying good horses in the market because ideally we want to breed them, and we'll acquire a lot of good horses from other like trainers and other jockeys that give us horses like Easy Traffic, for example, with Newman. But every now and again we'll buy one just so that way we have a horse to add to our lines. Because you got to buy horses like Tender Valley, you got to buy horses like Spinning Post, you got to buy horses like Sedate Devil, Fast Navy, Frugal Lark, you know, those type of horses. J-Ho, once we're at that point in the game, a long way into the future. X Factor, you acquire, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. So far so good here with Prime Number, we're in a good position, just out the back where we love to be. Trying to find the fave, there you are. Running a bit too hot back here. That's fine. They're going to swing wide, so we're just going to wait till they swing and then race according to how they swing. Right, okay. Inside run. There we go. Don't understand why you move, buddy. Right, we're not really making much ground up yet, but we need to start making ground up soon because... Right, there's the gap. There it is. Found the gap, but the fall's out in front. Unable to get through in the end. Probably too far back in the field. Damn. And we had to worry about too many gaps. But we met our odds, so good run there. Group 2. Can't be mad at that. Level 30 overall too. So we're getting there. 1/3 of the way. And then it gets harder and harder though, so. We need a new house. A poor house. Look at the roof. Just have a quick look through the field. How'd you end up in the... Oh yeah, you finished 4th. Good work. Yep, on to the next week. Radio. Nothing here. Straight on to the next week. No point wasting time. Nope. Parting prize again. We tried. It doesn't mean I'm going to stop trying. Not a bad horse. 90 braking on a D-ranked horse. That's kind of cool. What's the go? It's Group 1. We'll finish off this episode after these 2 races. Not even going to see who's on. We're going to beat him. Just confidence. But yeah, so finish off these 2 races, finish off the episode. Should get a good finish here from Hiding Prize, and then we'll go on to the next race and hopefully lead by the look of it. Cool. Yeah, not a perfect start, but a good start nonetheless. Nearly made contact with that 6. The 6 kicked up at the wrong time. Need Factor's going to lead the field, followed in second by Silverhouse, out of position, Hiding Prize in third, followed by Desert Midnight on the rail. Vivid Stage holding the wide line, the second pick in the market, followed by Radiant Sky. Going further back onto the fence, we've got the 3, Divine Style. Swinging out wider, we've got 11, unable to find a gate from that wide draw. That's okay, drop back onto Easy Pageant, the 7th pick in the market, followed by Pyromedia. Prompt Ruler, Special Pull, and last of all, Runaway Ending. Got 4 furlongs to run, and the order has not changed very much throughout this run. Not too many moves being made. Okay, I'm going to stop commentating. Right, we don't want to drop out like that last race. There we go. Got a little spurt here. Vivid Stage is on our inside. Here comes Special Pull, she's often gone to the races. This is between us and Vivid Stage for second. Gonna be neck and neck. I think we might have just pipped second. Yep, awesome. That's what we wanted. Good position, good finish, good run. Happy all around with that one. Awesome. If we didn't screw up the filly carp, we would already be the main jockey of this horse, but because we keep screwing it up. So, I mean, overall this horse is really good stat-wise. The only one that's really letting him down is the power and maybe the stamina, but you can breed that in. You can really breed that in.
The horses are on the track.
Sorry, the way I look at this game is a lot different to a lot of other people. I'm looking at 4 or 5 years into the future. Perfect start. That's what we wanted. Alright, we're just going to ease him off a little bit. Because we don't want to be too far out in front, but at the same time we don't want any of these other horses to come contest us either. Like we do, we're just going to swing a little bit wider. Yeah, as you can see, he's definitely got the braking. So far, so good. I mean, we're not really expecting too much here. It was just a ride to see how this horse goes. But he definitely has gate speed. There is no doubt in my mind about that. Good growth type, good stats all across the board. A couple are a little bit low, but for a D-class horse, he's pretty good. I was surprised when I had a look down there. I think this is the first horse we've actually negotiated for that wasn't a target request or a horse that was requested for us too, which is good. Let's go. Revolution on the long shot. Perfect start. Let's go. Like I said, this horse looked a lot better than what the market was telling us. The 11 is fighting. Obviously, it's a very good horse on our outside. We're going to have to lay on the whip a bit harder. Just give that little bit of a buffer to the finish line. We're holding on fast. Satan's going to make a last effort dive, but nowhere near it. Damn, what a run. Good little pickup drive to end the episode. We win the February Stakes with Warm Earth. That's an awesome horse to pick up. Definitely look forward to getting him. It's nice. The 9th pick in the market, and we just won a Group 1. Told you we weren't worried about Nielsen. Try and come at us with your 2nd pick in the market. We ain't worried. We'll take every challenge. That's awesome. Huge week to finish off the episode. Why? My writing should have been perfect. You've been writing well recently. I'm really happy you could just keep on doing things like this. It's a really weirdly structured sentence. How are your relationship with the other trainers? Well, that is you. I'm pretty sure X Factor comes from him. He talks all the time about things you do. But yep, that's going to be the end of the episode. I mean, let's embarrass ourselves before we finish it. Yeah, as to be expected. Cool. Prime number just raced. Are you sure? Yeah, you just raced. Give you a bit more of a layoff. Anyway, we'll work that out in the end of the for the next episode. But thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy it. And I'll catch you in the next one. Enjoy. Bye.